So what's going on with Galloway? A couple weeks ago, he was stuck in the 70s, role-playing when he was in school. Now he's got us listening to some 80s music about control. What is going on? Well, perhaps it's because in the 1970s was the last time that constructivism was alive and well in Alberta schools. Then came the dreaded 80s, where we lost a bit of control. Fortunately, today, constructivism is making a comeback. We're starting to see it in instructional strategies like project-based learning, problem-based learning, self-directed learning, inquiry learning, service learning, and differentiated learning. We see constructivism in inspiring education, in the new action on curriculum and curriculum redesign, which focuses on cross-curricular competencies. We see constructivism in 21st century learning skills. We even see it in the new math program, where students are to construct their own meaning. And teachers will use a constructive approach to teaching mathematics. We see constructivism in new books like The Element by Sir Ken Robinson and A Whole New Mind by Daniel Pink that celebrates creativity. We see it in Real Learning First from the Alberta Teachers Association, which celebrates authentic learning. We see it in Web 2.0 that allows students to create evidence of their learning using technology tools. We see it in the revision of Bloom's taxonomy with Create now at the very top. And we see it in the new Maker movement, which celebrates all things that can be made with arts and crafts and tools in maker fairs throughout the country. But do we see constructivism in our school? Let's take a look at some of these images. There you have it. Lots of evidence of students constructing their meaning. Well, now it's time to do a little bit of thinking. Which instructional strategies will have students directing and controlling or constructing their own meanings, their own learning? What will you have to do as a teacher to give control to students in your classroom? How are you going to empower them and share the power in instructional design? What are the challenges of giving up some of this control? And are you a student-directed teacher? Are you ready? Let's take a look at an example of student-directed learning in a 21st century classroom that takes place just down the road from here in Crestamere, Alberta. These students were researching about Canada's government, and they couldn't find any good research videos, so they decided to create their own.
Where Canadian laws start as bills. The Prime Minister leads the executive branch. He and his cabinet don't leave it to chance.
They work the portfolios to keep it running.
justice to international trade. All jobs are done and decisions are made. The legislative branch has the HOC, as well as the Senate and the Queen's GG.
MPs will fight and argue for bills. Question period is a fierce battle of wills.
When the bills get passed, it goes to the Senate. They have a choice to pass it or quash it.
Still not a law. There's one more step. The GG stamp. The royal assent.
Canada knows how to run it. Canada has 3 branches. In the provinces and territories. In the provinces and territories. In the city of Ottawa. We keep it legal. We keep it legal. Vote it, adults. Vote it, ladies. Vote it, men. Vote it, vote it, vote it, people. Vote it, shake it, vote it, shake it, vote it, shake it, vote it, shake it.
Now we're out in the courts for the judicial branch. As soon as we step on the scene, we're hearing criminals scream.
From local to Supreme Court.
You better get your lawyers ready for a trial now. You may be found guilty, but it's not yet final.
You can appeal your case to stay out of jail, but if your appeal is denied, then it always will fail.
Government spending is controlled by the ledge. They suck and spend money like they're on the edge. But there are some laws to make it okay. We control money spending with the FAA.
Lobbyists stick to MPs like glue, say their opinion and what they should do.
You don't have to be a lobbyist to speak. Contact your local MP every week.
From Victoria to St. John's, in Calloway and back down.
Canada is where they put the laws down. Give me laws. Canada knows how to run it. Canada has 3 branches. In the provinces and territories. In the provinces and territories. In the city of Ottawa. We keep it legal. We keep it legal. Vote it, adults. Vote it, ladies. Vote it, men. Vote it, vote it, vote it, people. Vote it, shake it, vote it, shake it, vote it, shake it, vote it, shake it. Yeah, that's right. East Coast to West Coast. Canada's go.
Wow, how did they do that? Pretty talented group of kids, I guess. Well, now it's your turn. I want you to visit our Google site and print off 3 documents that you'll find there. There are 3 different checklists. One is about a student checklist for a student-centered classroom, a teacher checklist for a student-centered classroom, and a checklist to help determine if you're a constructivist teacher. Print those off, complete the checklist, and bring your answers back to class. Then we'll discover who truly is a constructivist teacher. And if you are, you're going to have to decide to give up some control in favor of choice, to let go of some power in order to empower. So are you a constructivist teacher? Only you will know for sure. Good luck on your journey.